here, this was really good. Cunha has dropped deep. Dalot has pushed up off screen. Shaw plays it into Cunha, who then plays it down the line to Dalot. And we can see the space created from United's positional play. And now this is a classic sporting play. A third man run into the space created, but the pass was off. This final example is more of a transitional move. Fernandes plays it into Sesko. This is a nice first time layoff under pressure, followed by another first time touch from Amad to Mbeumo, and a first time ball back to Amad from Mbeumo. That gets Amad here, leading me to the next phase of the analysis, United's poor execution and decision making in the final third. That is not a difficult ball to Dalot, but it's a poor pass. Mbeumo has just played this pass into Sesko. As a striker, I don't blame Sesko for shooting, but he's moving away from goal with bodies in front of him, and with Fernandes coming onto that ball, Sesko should have let it run. Here, we can see Cunha with his arms out, begging for the ball. All Shaw has to do is feed it into that channel and Cunha is in, but he delays, then plays this pass on the inside when Cunha's back is turned, and he gives it away. Amad does well to cut in, but from here, he needs to slide Sesko in, but he shoots high and wide. And this carried on into the second half, when we were 2-1 down, where everyone wanted to shoot from long range. Casemiro is about to pull the trigger, but look at the bodies in front of him. Just move the ball onto Mbeumo or Amad in acres. In this example, Cunha has a better sight of goal, but he could slide Mbeumo or Amad in the box. From here, we know Cunha has the ability to roll the ball back and go out to Amad. But again, it's like trying to shoot a ball through a brick wall. Another pot shot from Casemiro, where he could have reversed that into Cunha, followed by a toe pump from Fernandes, with Cunha begging for the ball again. Outside of the shooting, United's build-up play started to go wrong. United have just defended a corner. The ball breaks to Cunha for a transition, but he miscontrols the ball. United have just scored the equaliser and looking to build pressure, but Sesko plays that pass straight out of play. I praise United for their composure on the ball and passing connections created in the first half, but here Yoro is looking for a forward ball. He chopped back looking for another forward pass, but nothing on. He goes back to the keeper and isn't happy about it. There's no doubt the second half unravelled a bit. In my analysis of the Brighton game, I highlighted how aggressive United's back three were in following Brighton's front line, trying to get into pockets. Against Forest, it was the complete opposite. Anderson is on the ball with Hudson-Odoi in this pocket, with Yoro not tight enough. Hudson-Odoi gets on the ball in that pocket, which leads to this shot. This time, Gibbs-White gets on the ball in a pocket with Shaw miles off, allowing Forest to build the play. Shaw again isn't tight enough, allowing Jesus to get that pass off. Now Forest are running at our backline. Yoro is overloaded with Amad too far wide. Hudson-Odoi gets on the ball in another pocket and plays Gibbs-White in. Initially, Shaw does well here, forcing Gibbs-White backwards, but then he drops off, giving Gibbs-White space, and Forest get up the field again. Anderson is about to play this ball into Hudson-Odoi in another pocket. Yoro should be stepping up onto him. Hudson-Odoi gets on the ball, but what I don't understand is the distances the back three were having to come out were nowhere near as big as the distances they were covering against Brighton. In this example, Anderson gets on the ball in one pocket to break our midfield line, then gets it to Hudson-Odoi in another pocket to break another line. This was a constant throughout the game, Forest finding pockets in midfield and between our lines. The pressure we put on the ball against Brighton was the key to that performance. They dropped off that standard against a team who could get relegated and we nearly lose the game.